You ever wonder how sometimes, without even knowing how, you just begin to feel different? And maybe there was a time when you thought healing had to be hard. But that was just a thought, and thoughts shift, like dreams dissolving in daylight. You see, focusing on combining all these ideas, beliefs and concepts, and installing them unconsciously as your new belief system, it's not a process you have to try to do. It's something that happens when you let go and allow the truth to settle in. Because haven't you noticed, the mind already knows how to learn unconsciously, like a seed knows how to bloom. The way healing emerges, not from trying, but from remembering what you've always been capable of. So I'll tell you stories of the ones who rose. The woman who once flinched at shadows now teaches others to dance in the dark. The man who trembled with triggers found stillness so deep he became a lighthouse. They didn't fight the storm, they became the sky. What's fascinating is they didn't add something new. They just woke up the strength that was already there. Because it's not about fighting PTSD. It's about transforming the meanings that fuel it. So you can wonder now how healing begins. When you shift from, why did this happen, to what will I become because of it? Possibility awakens. And the presupposition emerges. Every problem contains its own solution. Every trigger points to an opportunity. Every painful memory conceals a resource you've yet to unlock. Now as your unconscious processes all of this, it begins weaving the beliefs into place. Like puzzle pieces reassembling. Reality reshaped by a stronger frame. Because the strongest frame wins, doesn't it? What if healing isn't linear, but spiral? Returning the old scenes with new strength. Revisiting old pain with new eyes. And this time, you're different. You're no longer just surviving. You're re-authoring the story. I'm not broken becomes, I'm forged. Why me becomes, watch me. And I can't take this transforms into, I've already won. You see, resilience is a skill. The belief settles in now, you're enough. You're already healing. You're the resource you were searching for. Maybe the old strategies, hypervigilance, avoidance, numbness, served you once. But like outdated software, they no longer fit this new operating system. It's time to upgrade. And this upgrade happens below awareness, like breathing, blinking, becoming. Because you already know how to learn unconsciously, don't you? That's right. And now consider this. Every state can be shifted. Every memory can be reframed. Every behaviour is just a strategy. Every strategy can be transformed. Because what if the very submodalities of your trauma, the sounds, the images, the feelings, could be recoded? What if the brightness, the location, the scale of those images could change? And with a slight shift in focus, the monster becomes a memory, and the memory becomes a mentor. What happens when you anchor calm in your breath, anchor safety in your spine, anchor power in your name? Then even triggers become reminders, not of pain, but of power. Because the nervous system responds to rhythm. And rhythm is what we're weaving here. New patterns, new loops, new beliefs. I'm safe now, I've grown. I'm the master of my emotions. And each belief becomes a loop. A self-reinforcing spiral of truth. A man once asked me, how do I know I'm healing? And I said, when you realise the old was always evolving into this version, because pain isn't permanent, perspective is plastic, and your identity is fluid. You're not the trauma, you're the transformation. Maybe it was Polya who said, plausibility emerges not from proof, but from pattern, from the symmetry of what fits so well. The mind can't help but accept it. So let the patterns unfold. Reframing becomes second nature. Grounding becomes your gravity. Mindfulness becomes your muscle. And gratitude becomes your default code. Because each time you breathe in now, you breathe in resilience. And each time you exhale, you let go of what never belonged to the new you anyway. Nested inside you is someone who's already integrated these truths. You're resilient, you're adaptable, you're magnetic. You're precise, you're loving, you're healing, you're whole. And that person is no longer becoming you, they are you. So as this installation completes itself, and the loops reinforce themselves, and the core belief system resets itself, the old patterns fade like echoes in the distance, because the system has been upgraded. You don't have to do anything now. Just keep living the truth. You're free.